Notes are a very useful feature in JW Library. However, one must be comfortable in the use of them. One must know how to start a note with a heading and one without a heading. You must also know how to use tags, but that is a subject in and of itself. It will be discussed in another video. So let's do this. Let us start a note in JW Library. I'm assuming that you already know how to highlight text. As you can see there, the text that I have is highlighted. What do these verses teach us about true repentance? Now, let's just say I want to make a note with a heading. You see that text is highlighted? I'll touch that. 1 second. You see the page with the plus on it? The icon on the toolbar? I'm going to touch that. Did you notice that when I selected that, it has that text that I highlighted in the heading? So that's how to start a note with a heading. And of course, you want to type your note and also add a tag. Okay, these tags are important, and we'll have to explain it another time. But as you can see here, that's how you start a note with the text at the heading. Now, how do you go about starting a note without a heading on the text? Okay, if you take a look at my screen, there's text under digging for spiritual gems, the third point down. What has this week's Bible reading taught you about Jehovah? Okay, let's just say I'm going to touch there. I'm going to touch somewhere in that sentence, maybe a second. 1 second. Do you see how that appeared? Now I have, once again, you see the two little options up there. The one on the left means copy, and the one on the right is make a note. So let's select make a note. Did you see that? Okay, so I don't have a heading on my note. It just has title. Of course, you can write down anything. And then select, you have to touch that note, that location, and then you can put in whatever. And of course, you want to put your tag. And again, we'll explain that later. But that's how you go about making notes in the two different ways. One with the heading and one without the heading.